Hello everyone, welcome back. As you can see, it's raining, which is pretty much the mood I'm in right now. Because for me it's not the best of times. Just like that cow over there, I've been staring a lot into the distance as someone who I hold very dear passed away, so that sucks. It's also the reason why in between episodes I didn't do much, because I have been feeling quite down the past couple of weeks actually, because it's been a couple of weeks now. Unfortunately, it's a part of life that it needs to end at some point, and the rest of us that is left behind will need to find a way to keep moving on. So after taking a bit of time for myself to think about what I'm doing with my life and how I want to spend it, I realized that one of the things that is making me quite happy is this series, because of all of the love I get from you guys. So thank you for that. I'm really grateful for all of the kind messages I get after each episode, in which you tell me how much you like the series and that it calms you down a little bit after maybe a hard day of work or tough day at school. Very glad to hear that, and I'm happy that I can do something nice for you guys. Anyway, back to the game. Because last time we've built this mending tower, in which we are going to house our mending villager, and in which we've got a fully decked out enchantment setup. And on the last episode I at least got some decent enchantments on my pickaxes. So I got a Fortune 3 pickaxe and a Silk Touch pickaxe. And I got some enchantments on the rest of my gear. Today, however, I want to get that mending villager. And that means I will need to travel to the village and get a villager. The thing is that village is about 1,000 blocks away. So there's no way I'm going to travel all the way out there in the overworld, get him in a boat, and then row him all the way back to this place. So today we are going into the Nether. Because if we build the Nether portal and we travel to the Nether, distances shrink by 8 times in the overworld. So if you build a portal 100 blocks away from you from the starting portal in the Nether, you will actually end up 800 blocks away in the overworld. So if you want to transport a villager from, let's say, 1,000 blocks away, and we travel in the Nether, it will only be 100 and, let's say, 20 blocks. So that distance is way shorter. Now, I hate the Nether. I really don't like spending time there. I don't like building there. And I don't like the noise coming from the portal all the time. So that's why I want to build the portal a little bit away from me, so that I don't hear it all the time. And I think that I found a very suitable spot for this, at the side of the lake next to Traveler's Rest. Because it's kind of tucked away into a corner. There's a little cave entrance right here at the side. That's the perfect size for a big nether portal and like an overgrown cave. As you can see, it's pretty high and it's very narrow, so it really feels like you're going into some kind of secret entrance in which we can enter a different dimension. So the first thing we are going to do today is to build a nether portal. It's nothing really special for now. It's just going to be an overgrown cave. So first of all, I want to make the entry a bit wider so that I can actually row into this. And then I'll create a little platform at the end of the cave and just create a little bit of space here. At the back of the cave I want to create the nether portal. And because I want the cave to kind of envelop the portal, I'm digging away a big square at the end, which is higher and wider than the surrounding stone. This way it really feels like you're entering a gateway to a different dimension. It's a pretty big portal. It's 7 blocks wide and 9 blocks tall. So I had to get quite a bit of obsidian from a lava lake nearby. But I think the end result is going to be worth it. Next, to give the cave really an overgrown look, I used a bunch of cobblestone, mossy cobblestone, tough blocks and some dripstone, and I used some glowberries and some lanterns hanging from chains to add some light and some green around. There's also some birch leaves in there. And it's probably good to mention that I used stairs, slabs and regular blocks throughout the cave. I've left the iron in the wall because actually it gives a pretty cool effect. And I've got other ways to get a bunch of iron since there's a huge iron vein down in the mine shaft. But yeah, here you can see the end result. And I think that this looks very nice. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of this portal. I think in the future, once we've been to the Nether and I can make observers and comparators, I can make a system that automatically fires up and extinguishes the portal for me. It could help in preventing zombified piglins from entering the overworld, which is always a nuisance. So yeah, here we are. All I need to do now is put down a chest. I think yeah, where will I put it actually? Let's just put it right here. Because if we go to the Nether, it's going to be a very dangerous place. And I don't want to take everything of value that I have with me, just to make sure that I don't lose everything. Also, in the Nether, we are going to encounter piglins. And piglins will attack you if you don't have any gold armor on. So I'll exchange my diamond boots for golden boots. And I can keep those diamond boots in the chest right here. Together with, let's say, Softy. I'll take Lucky with me for now. Well, I guess it's time. Let's light the portal, see what it looks like. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty huge actually. I wonder what it looks like when you row into the cave from a distance. Oh yes, that's pretty well hidden, I would say. I like it. Okay, so let's check if we're ready to go, because I've gathered some stone and some dirt to take with me on my journey. I've got some extra food with me. I think we're ready to go. Are you ready? I hope you are, because here we go. Please be a good spawn. Okay. Okay, we're in a crimson forest, of course. I always end up in a crimson forest. I really don't like this place. Hoglins are just the worst. Let's crouch, because it seems like we're on a very small island, actually. That's, strangely enough, pretty convenient, because no way that there are any spawns on this island. So that's a relatively safe spot, I guess. It's a huge forest though. Don't see a Nether Fortress or something. Let's just make our way to the side and get our hands on some Nether quartz. I can hear a hoglin. Okay, that's pretty close. No way, I'm going back. Oh man, I'm already scared. What is this? So sad. But let's just strengthen the island for a little bit here. Give ourselves a little bit of room to breathe. Man, I just don't know where I should go, because I just see Crimson Forest all the way around. I actually feel safer just bridging this entire lava lake than to walk through the Crimson Forest and run into hoglins all the time. So I'm just gonna bridge out all the way to the other side using my cobblestone. And yeah, let's go and explore a little bit. See if we can find a Nether Fortress. Because we're not just in the Nether for getting a villager. I want to spend as little time as possible in here, because I just don't want to be here. There's death lurking around every corner. So in this trip I'm not only trying to find the easiest way to transport a villager back to base, I also want to find a Nether Fortress, get my hands on a few blaze rods, and if we encounter a warped forest, it would be nice to get a bunch of ender pearls as well, because we are gonna need the ender pearls and the blaze rods to create Eyes of Ender, which we'll need to find the stronghold, because I guess at a certain point we'll have to find the ender dragon, right? I really want to get my hands on an elytra soon, so let's bridge out and I'll take you on a journey, on an adventure. Okay, so it looks like I'm past that huge lava flow over there. I'm gonna bridge my way into the forest and let's see where we end up. Let's dig my way up here. Whoa, get back. That's unfortunate. Can I salvage this? If I place a couple of blocks, maybe I can divert the flow to the other side and climb over it. Whoa, whoa. Okay, just never mind. This was a bad idea. Let's just go to a different spot. I don't want to burn to death. Let's just go straight into the wall and then see where we end up. Okay, there we go. Let's create a little platform, just to feel a tiny bit safer. Oh, let's make our way up here. Okay. A little ravine. You would say that that's relatively safe, but it could also mean that a hoglin falls on top of my head every now and then, so let's just make our way out here. Plug these holes. That's something about the nether, right? At every given moment you can just fall through the floor into a lava lake. And don't you just hate it when that happens? There's actually a bunch of nether quartz here, so let's just grab a bit of that, because we can use that to craft observers and comparators later on. Having a lucky is just the best, because with just a few pockets of nether quartz we are getting a bunch of it. More than we'll ever need, probably. Now, the last time I tried plugging lava didn't go very well. So let's just not tamper with this right now and just dig our way around it. This one is also pretty annoying. How do I get past this? I'm just gonna dig my way behind the back of it, just like this. There we go. Also provides us with a bit of netherrack that we can use to bridge gaps. Now where do I go from here? Let's bridge across, make our way to the nether wastes biome that's over there. And to find my way back, I'm gonna place some torches around. And let's make our way up there. Hey, what do I see there in the distance? It's a bastion. That's a structure that I'm not ready to take on yet. I don't want to deal with piglin brutes right now. I just want to find a nether fortress. Let's take it one step in difficulty at a time, okay? It's nice to know that it's relatively close by though. And I can already see in the distance, I think, a warped forest and a basalt delta. Also nice to know that those are close by. Let's continue, and on our way over there, let's grab the nether quartz. Pretty big pocket over here. Hello, Mr. Piglin. How are you Oh, okay. Well then I guess not. Yeah, that's a basalt delta and a warped forest over there. That means that I can get some ender pearls and maybe some magma cream as well, which I can use for some fire resistance potions. Let's have a closer look at that bastion. I'm not gonna take it right now, I just wanna have a look at it. I think that that's called a stable. Not sure though, but I do know that there's some good loot in those structures. So at a certain point, I guess I will have to go and get it. Not today though. Let's make our way over to the warped forest first, because I want to get my hands on those ender pearls. Now, because this is a pretty open spot, I want to set up some sort of beacon here, just a dirt pillar with a torch on top, but it'll stand out just a little bit more than a regular torch on the ground, so should make it easier for me to find my way back. Here we are at the warped forest. I can already see a bunch of endermen, and at a later point we can grab some warped wood here as well. All kinds of goodies. Let's dig away a little bit into this hillside right here and grab ourselves some ender pearls. I know this is a very cheesy way of getting them, but I just don't want to die, so I guess you'll have to live with my choices. That's the first one, and of course it doesn't drop an ender pearl. I want to get at least like 11 or 12, so I'll stick around, get myself a bunch of pearls, and I'll get back to you once I've done so. 12. Let's grab the last one. Mr. Piglin, go away. Don't want to hit you. There we go. That's the last one. Should be enough for now. Let's go on and explore a little bit more. See where we end up. So it seems that I'm reaching the end of the warped forest and the basalt delta kind of wraps around it. I've gotten a few magma creams on the way over here, and in the distance over there I can actually see a Nether Fortress. Now the tricky part is going to get over there. So I'm gonna try and find my way a little bit around this delta to see if there's a safer way around, because crossing a basalt delta is just asking for death by lava. Okay, we've reached the end of the warped forest. Well, there's not really anything that way. Wait, what's that? Is that the end of the... Whoa, that's actually the Nether Fortress. Is that another one, or is that the same one? Because that's gonna be huge then. It's really nice though, because I don't have to cross the entire delta now. A terrible fortress. There we go. Okay, so I've got the ender pearls that I wanted. Now it's time to go grab ourselves some blaze rods. Maybe get some extra loot on the way as well. Let's make our way in here. Okay, an empty hallway. That's a good start. Safe enough. I tend to put my torches on the left wall when going into a Nether Fortress, so that when I turn back, it's on the right. And whenever a torch is on the right side, I know that that's my way back. Oh, pretty sure I saw a skeleton. Yes, there he is. Okay, our first enemy. Come at me, bro. Hiya. A gotcha. Let's make our way into the next room. Another skeleton. What's it doing? Why are you running away? Well, that bar is actually pretty helpful. I've put that on the 3rd level because wither skeletons are 3 blocks tall, so they won't be able to fit underneath it. And it provides me with a barrier between me and the wither skeletons, so that I can safely hack away at them. Another skeleton up the stairs. First, let's go and check out what's in this chest right here. Ooh, free diamond. I'll always take those. And some horse armor. That's pretty nice. Still haven't gotten myself a horse, even though I have the saddle and name tags for it. Let's see what's at the end of the hallway. Maybe we get a nice overview. Whoa. I just love playing with shaders, man. I can never go back to vanilla Minecraft. Just look at how huge this is. And look at how huge the fortress is. There's a lot to explore here, so let's get to it. So far, I've only encountered a bunch of skeletons, but I can hear a wither skeleton nearby, so let's grab this bow and see if we can strike some enemies from a distance. The wither skeleton is right there. Let's pop an arrow. There we go, our first wither skeleton. No skull though, unfortunately. Oh, there's actually a bunch of them down here. Let's get rid of those. So far I've been exploring for quite a bit and I haven't run into anything special. I haven't even encountered a blaze actually. Oh, there they are. Okay, finally some blazes. How are we going to do this? Let me put up my wither skeleton barriers. There we go. I guess I'm just gonna run at it. You can block the fire with your shield if you didn't know. Let's do that again. There we go, our first blaze rod. Oh, my inventory is actually full. Let's drop some quartz because, well, we've got way too much of it anyway. Hey, another chest. What's in this one? Some nether wart. Nice. Now I can make some potions. And some golden horse armor. That's also nice. Let's just leave some of the glowstone dust here. I've been hearing a bunch of blazes, but I haven't actually seen... Wait a minute. That's a blaze spawner. And it's covered in the netherrack. That's nice, because they cannot escape. This is a pretty good find if you ask me. That's a solid source of blaze rods right there. Okay, so I've been trying to find my way to that blaze spawner over there. And on the way there, I actually found a second one. Because right there is a second blaze spawner. And this one is also covered. So I've got two blaze spawners relatively close to each other. Not in the same range, I think, but not too far apart either. And I think I'm gonna use this one to grab a bunch of blaze rods. It's gonna be quite dangerous though. A lot of fire. Gotta stay safe here, so how am I gonna do this? First, let's get rid of those magma cubes. Wow, this is annoying. I don't want to panic, you know, but also I don't know how not to, so please bear with me while I try to make some preparations to make sure that I don't get cornered by a wither skeleton or something. Place down some torches here. Okay, now I'm ready. Let's go. Why didn't those guys drop any blaze rods? This is going to cost me a lot of steak. There we go. That one did drop a blaze rod. Now I'm going to spend some time here killing some blazes. And whenever anything happens that's more interesting than me just punching away into fire, I'll get back to you. But I think I'm gonna go to the other spawner and try and get to level 30 there. Because the other one was a little bit more convenient and closer to home, so... Okay, I'm level 30 now and I've got 12 blaze rods. I think I'm gonna go down one more time just to see if I can get a couple more, but that should be enough for now. Oh, there's quite a few of them actually. Please die, sir. Oh, okay, a little bit hectic. There's a second one, third one. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. No, no, I'm gonna die. No. Oh no. Oh, and I'm so far away. Oh, this sucks. Okay, I got a sprint for it, alright? Where do we end up? At the Mending Tower, okay. Well, I got a sprint for it. I should get some gold, just to make sure that the piglins don't attack me. Do I have time to do this? I hope so. Oh, and it's even raw gold. I still need to smelt it. Okay, we're about a minute and a half in now. Let's go. Oh, and I'm already out of stamina? Oh no. Where am I? No. No, please don't kill me. Oh my god, half a heart. No. I'm cornered. I'm dead. There's a skeleton behind me and there's a blaze in front of me. How am I gonna do this? I've got half a heart. Oh, there's a skeleton. I gotta go for it. And I cannot run. No. Yeah, that was bound to happen. Okay, I'm gonna try one last time. No gold on me. And I'm just gonna go for it. That's where we died the last time. Can put on my golden boots again. Pretty sure that that's the chest where I left the glowstone dust. So that should mean that the spawner is right around the corner where I died. So we make a turn here. Oh no, not a skeleton. And a blaze. Please leave me alone. Oh, oh my god, my stuff is still here. Grab it all. Oh, yes. I can't believe I made that. Let's just eat a little bit and see what I picked up and what I left behind. I'm just so glad that I've got all of the diamond tools and the diamond armor back. I've got my food. I've got it all. Very lucky. Let's see if we can grab the rest of it. Oh my, the rest is gone. Oh, that's like a 15 to 20 second gap I had. I can't believe how lucky I am. I'm so glad that I went back a second time. Very nice. But I do feel that I'm pushing my luck here if I would go on any further. So let's just make it back. So let's just go back and forget about this, okay? On the way back I saw a room with nether wart and some soul sand. Because I haven't got any soul sand yet, I do want that. So let's get rid of this wither skeleton. Oh, it actually dropped a skull. That's nice. What's up here? Nothing. Okay, let's just grab the soul sand and the nether wart. Let's go back home. Okay, so I'm making my way back. I'm actually near the bastion right now, as you can see. And I can see a soul sand valley in the back right there. That's actually the last biome I need to visit. So let's go there and grab some soul soil and some soul sand. Then I think I've got pretty much everything that I need. Let's make some space. Oop, aghast. Where are you? Come at me, bro. Just stay still and get hit with your own fireball. Ooh. Okay, let's move. Let's move. Whoa, 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 what's happening? Oh my god, don't die again. Not now. Okay, keep moving, keep moving. Just keep moving. Oh my god. Is there a second one? Just stop. Leave me alone. It stopped. Okay, that gives me a very brief window probably of getting some soul soil and soul sand. Okay, now I'm gonna go home. Sick of this place. Now, if I turn to the right, then the portal should be all the way over there. And it is. Just one straight line to safety. Let's hope that no hoglins spawn on the path. And go for it. We made it. Oh yeah. Man, that was quite a trip. Wow, what a trip. I can't believe that I've got all of my stuff back. Let's see what we got. We've got a couple of stacks of nether quartz, which is very nice. 13 ender pearls, some glowstone, some warped and crimson fungus, which we can use to grow some trees. Magma cream, 13 blaze rods, which nearly ended my life. Well, it did end my life, but got my stuff back, so jokes on them. And we've got a wither skeleton skull. Now I want to showcase that. And where do I put it? There's not really any suitable spot here, I guess. Let's just get rid of this mossy slab. Put it right there. There we go. Put the slab back. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, let's take a breather now. I'll get back to you in a second. Welcome back. I've had a drink and a cookie to get my heart back into normal mode. And now it's time for us to go on a little trip again, but this time in the overworld. Because we are going to travel to the village, because now that we've got all of the things that we'll ever need from the nether, or at least for a little while now, it's time for us to work on that Mending Villager. So we are going to travel towards the village all the way on the other side of the pond, and then we'll make a nether portal there and see where we end up. So without further ado, let's get going. Oh, also, I'm starting to feel like I need to connect everything, so that I should build the roads in between the different builds that I've made thus far. However, I find it very hard to find time to do that in between episodes. So I was thinking about maybe doing a live stream about that. It will probably take a couple of hours to create all of the roads and connect every build. So why not do that together? Let me know if you'd like to see that in the comments below. Okay, we've made it to the water. Now all we need to do is get all the way over there. That's the village right there. And that's the closest one to our base actually. So let's jump down here. And let's go. Get in a boat. And I'll see you there. Here we are, nice little pier. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to build a nether portal. And hello Mr. Golem, what are you doing? There's so much space. Why can't you just walk around me? Anyway, I'm gonna build a portal here. And then I'm going to grab a villager inside of a boat. I'm gonna try to row him all the way back to base. Through the nether. It's gonna be quite a hassle, but it is going to be the fastest way to do it. Now, I want to make sure that not every single villager from this village enters the portal. So I'll create a little bit of a fence around it. There we go. You can open these fence gates to let the boat through and close them to make sure that no one else goes in. Light it up. Now let's go and grab a villager. First we'll need a boat though. There we go. Now I'm gonna grab the weaponsmith over there. He should turn into a regular villager soon enough. Let's make our way to the portal. Oh, this is so annoying. Even the dirt path is just too low. Let's replace it with regular dirt. So that I can enter the portal. Okay. Now before we enter with the villager, I want to make sure that we're in a safe spot. We should still be in the Crimson Forest. The question is though, where in the Crimson Forest? Here we go. Okay, very open spot. That's actually nice. And no bad guys around. I'll take that. And would you look at that? The straight line all the way to the other portal is right over there. So all that I need to do is connect that up to this portal and we'll have a road for our villager. I think I want to do that from the other side though, because that side is lower. So I'm gonna go back into the overworld and create the road from that point on. So I'll show you in a time lapse what I did and I'll get back to you in a second. That hoglin over there is about to fall into the lava. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, so what I did is I widened the pathway just using some regular dirt. And I made a way all the way from the starting portal to the other portal, which is in the village. Now, the issue is that there is a hoglin on my path. And I'm not gonna fight it on this lava bridge because, well, as it says, it's a lava bridge and I don't want to fall down into the lava. I'll just have to hope that it despawns. Ah, it despawned. That's nice. Now I can go to the village and grab my villager. Okay, here we go. Here we are. What's happening? Whoa! Nearly ran out. Nearly went down the other side. Let's back it up here for a second, shall we? Okay, that's much safer. Let's turn around. Line it up. Now let's see what happens if we go down here. Okay, that went pretty well. Down the other ramp. Okay, now let's make our way to the other side. And here we are. Hello, sir. Welcome to your new home. Yeah, that was actually quite easy. It did take some time though, but it wasn't that hard. It seems to be nighttime though, so let me sleep first before we move on. I grabbed some tough blocks because what I want to do is create a railroad from here all the way to the Mending Tower. Using rails and powered rails. I had to spend a day in the mines down there and actually grab a bunch of iron and gold in order to make enough rails for this. But let's see if we can get this guy up there. Oh, it actually seems like a zombified pigling got in the boat. Let's make sure that this villager doesn't go into the portal once I break him out of the boat, shall we? There we go. Now let's get rid of the zombified piglin as well. Use my axe just to make sure that I don't hit the villager. Grab a minecart. Break the boat. Now let's hope that he runs into the minecart. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bro, what are you doing? Get down. I cannot place a boat there. What are you doing, bro? Let's just break the portal. Just to be sure that he doesn't go into the nether. Because if that happens, I'm a long way from home. Now, get in the minecart. Why do you want to stand on top of this lantern? He's in. Take a deep breath. Now, let's create the railroad. And up you go. Okay, finally, we've got a villager up in the mending tower. Now let's place a trapdoor here at the top to make sure that he doesn't escape this tower. And let's place a fence gate here as well to make sure that no mobs go in here. Let's place a fence gate in front of the tower entrance as well, because I don't want him to go up there and fall down for any reason. This doesn't really look good, does it? Let's place it one block higher. There we go. Let's break the minecart. There we go. Welcome to your new home, Mr. Librarian, I would say. Why are you not turning into a librarian? There's a lectern right there. Why are you so hyper? Please tell me that you're not bugged out for some reason. There's something wrong with him. What's wrong with him? Do you need a grindstone first? Let's not take down this railroad just yet, because I have a strange feeling that I'm gonna need it again. First, let's go and grab a grindstone. I don't see any green particles. Is it connected to the grindstone? It's not. He's not connected to the grindstone. Am I stuck with a weaponsmith just because I took him from a different village? You guys can probably guess what this means. Yeah, you're right. I had to get another one. And this time, I took a regular villager. Because apparently villagers need to pathfind their way to their workstation before that they can turn into anything else. Which is why the weaponsmith is not turning into a regular villager or a librarian. Hello, regular villager. Welcome to your new home. No, you're not going to be a farmer, you're going to be a librarian. There you go, finally. Finally we've got a librarian. Now, I'm getting sick and tired of this weaponsmith, but I don't want to kill him just yet, because I might get a use for him later. I can trade iron with a weaponsmith eventually, so... I just don't want him walking around all the time, so let's get him in a boat. And of course, let's get the librarian in the boat as well. No, I don't want you to become a farmer. There we go. Let's see what you got. Infinity. That's actually a pretty good enchantment, but not the one I need right now. I want mending. What does the weaponsmith have, actually? Okay, he doesn't have any traits that I can get emeralds with. So I guess to get emeralds to trade with the librarian, I will need either a farmer villager to trade crops with, or I'll need to create a sugarcane farm to create paper. Anyway, I'm going to cycle through some trades here and get myself a bunch of sugarcane from a chest to craft into paper, to make sure that I have some paper on hand once I get a mending trade. Try number 86. Nope. Try number 87. Nope. Try number 88. Nope. Try number 89. Oh my, we finally got a mending trade. He has a paper trade as well. So I'm just gonna lock it in, guys. There we go. What a deal. We've got ourselves a mending villager. Now, I don't have enough emeralds right now to get even one mending book. So that'll have to wait. But at least we've got ourselves a mending villager. I've gotten myself a name tag. And I'm going to name the Mending Villager. Wait. Why? Why is this guy a regular villager now? Did you do something to him? Even if you didn't, I'm very happy that he is, because now I can make a farmer out of him. And what I'm going to do to you is I'm going to give you a name. And mending starts with an M, so your name should start with an M. Welcome, Marco. Marco the Mender. Welcome to your new home. Welcome to my world. That's gonna be it for this episode though, you guys. Dying a couple of times took a bit of time extra, and getting a villager to the base twice also took quite a bit of time. So I'm gonna finish the video here. I hope you enjoyed this adventure, and next time we are going to create some farms. If you want, we can arrange a live stream in which I create the roads in between all the builds that we've made thus far. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that. And for now, have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers!